The hurt doesn't go away, and the emptiness.
Memories and photographs are all that Dawn Mauer has of her 23-year-old daughter, Deanna.
7 was her number in college.
While driving to see a friend one afternoon, Deanna ran into a traffic jam on a highway. That's when another driver rear-ended Deanna's vehicle at more than 80 miles per hour. It's this photo of Deanna's car that Mauer wants you to remember.
It's a choice that they make when they get into that car. They make the choice of whether they're going to get on that phone or not and look at it and text, because they can stop from hurting somebody else and taking lives.
Deanna suffered a broken neck and 2 severed arteries. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Police saying evidence indicated the person that hit her car never applied the brakes. She later said she was in a big hurry to meet her boyfriend for lunch.
It's detrimental to everybody in the family. It just really is traumatic. Trust me, it's one of the most devastating things that you can have when you lose a child.
But the Mowers are not alone. A growing number of families across the U.S. are experiencing unimaginable pain because of drivers not remaining focused behind the wheel.
A text could wait, but a life, you only have it once.
The Lorenzo family meets at this intersection to place flowers in memory of Amy and Marlene Lorenzo. A big rig driver watching videos on his smartphone didn't see the 12 and 14-year-old girls who were walking to school and had just stepped off a curb into a designated crosswalk.
We have holidays, birthdays. It's different because we have 2 empty seats in our tables, 2 empty spaces that it will never be filled again.
Just rotate, there you go.
And death is not the only consequence of distracted driving. Nearly 400,000 Americans are injured each year, some permanently, like Gonzalez. She was riding her motorcycle when an oncoming driver, looking down at his smartphone, crossed a double yellow line. After multiple surgeries to repair her injuries, Gonzalez lives in constant pain.
Recovery is painful. My quality of life is, not what it used to be. Since I did survive, I can use my voice to advocate and maybe hopefully keep it, this from happening to someone else.
Advocates like Gonzalez, the Lorenzos, and the Mowers are helping to bring about change. Currently, texting and driving is illegal in 48 states and the District of Columbia. Missouri and Montana are the only holdouts. Of the 48 states with texting bans, 24 also ban drivers from even holding a phone in their hand.
Strong laws are important to have, but we know laws alone aren't going to solve the problem.
The average text message takes about 5 seconds to read. It may be a short period of time, but if you're driving 55 miles per hour, that would be like traveling the length of a football field blindfolded. And a recent AAA survey found only 1 in 5 motorists under the age of 50 place their phone out of sight while driving.
I think technology got us into this problem, but it can also be a solution to help get us out.
The latest innovation, driving focus mode. Available on Apple iOS and Android phones, drivers can activate this feature in their phone settings to automatically block notifications, messages, and calls each time they're behind the wheel. It's a seemingly simple way to solve an epidemic, but for it to work, more people have to use driving focus mode.
I just want people to know that when this happens and you're texting and driving, and that when you take a life, it isn't just that person that you take a life, you take everybody around them.
To do your part and learn more about activating driving focus mode on your iPhone or Android device, go to AAA.com. You can also find a link in the description below.